Well, listen, for Rich, it's acceptable to talk to any girl of any age, right?
Yikes.
Including his fucking stepdaughters that are underage that he had bikini pictures of in his Dropbox. But if anybody else talks to a woman that's younger, he's going to be right there to be like, groomer, groomer. The theme of the day is penis. All right, I guess we're
Okay.
going into Dickers.
Okay, well, it's David Jaffe, Lolcow, and Dickers. Thoughts, folks? This is going to be a different one, right? So, do you guys remember when we did the Review Tech joining Lolcow universe with Lolcow Tech Talk? There was the entire arc where Jay was subtly felting Dickers, and it was the worst stream ever. Remember all the tech
People
issues?
are begging. They're already like, please, no Dickers. Please.
No,
Don't give us the Dickers content. No.
guys.
No.
And it wasn't even set up. No,
people have already
I'm telling
left.
you, this is funny. No one leave. Everyone stay. Let's see. No, we're good. Everyone stay. Okay. PWR will be on Friday. Don't worry. PWR will be on Friday. So, after eventually Review Tech was fired, y'all remember that?
Yeah.
And Jay started working with leftist Lolcow, David Jaffe, who used to make God of War and Twisted Metal, but turned into a big loser bitch.
Right.
Who joined with Jay, but then Jay got fired. And then David Jaffe stayed there alone to a viewership of 100 people. And they called it not Lolcow Tech Talk, but Madhouse. Lolcow Madhouse. Him by himself while he's just like ranting at a camera and like no viewers and all this shit. Random, right? Well, that's the lore there. Well, David Jaffe got fired yesterday. And this is a real firing because Keem was seething so hard, he deleted the channel while arguing with him. Okay?
It was the day of the pillow for the channel. Well, what did David Jaffe do to incur the wrath of David fucking Keemstar here, Daniel Keem?
Well, David Jaffe. Okay, so Keemstar for Lolcow Live has a Lolcow Discord where he makes sure he vets everyone who's in there and bans anyone who's against him, right? Well, David Jaffe decided to open up an 800 number where you can call in without being vetted.
That's always a good idea. That's great.
Right? So he, random Keemstar A-Log start calling in. And I guess this guy calls in and starts talking about Brantley's vagina. Keemstar's fiance's vagina. Okay. Anyway, that's the setup. You ready for this, Ash? Okay. Let me know if you find this funny.
Hey, so what's your opinion about Savage getting booted? I have some grievancy with Billy and
Lord, this gets really fucking weird. I think Keem calls in not happy.
Riley.
Her fans were suggesting, there was a bit of an IRL doxing kind of thing that she was associated with. Apparently, it had reared its head one too many times for Keem to feel comfortable keeping her on the network.
Okay,
which
I gotta ask. So this guy is supposedly very tech savvy. He designed God of War, right?
Yeah.
Why does his microphone sound like it's up his ass?
So they're talking about someone Savage being fired, some random bitch. I don't know who the she is. Being fired from Lolcow. I don't even know what Lolcow. He's got 18 shows now. They all fucking suck. But Lolcow, they're talking about this bitch being fired. Now, this guy is going to bring up Brantley's vagina and how she showed it to everyone at Fat Camp.
My final point before we get there, right? So this is a solo show?
Yeah, called Lolcow Madhouse.
What were they thinking? I could understand bringing this guy in as a panelist, because he brings credibility to a panel that he was actually in game development for a major franchise like God of War. But the idea that this guy could be the main draw and main focus of a solo live broadcast on the internet
Yeah.
Does he have a fan base? Like,
No, he's hated. He's very
So
hated because he's a
dumb.
Lolcow liberal loser. What is Keem thinking?
I totally understand. So assuming I'm understanding the story correctly, I get it. I mean, unless I'm not understanding the story correctly.
Yeah, and have you heard about the whole
Here we
thing
go.
about her showing her kitty at fat camp?
I don't think it was her titty, it was her vagina.
No, he said
Well,
kitty.
yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
kidding.
this is
Oh,
right. This Savage showed her vagina at fat camp, but then this guy's gonna add a twist to the story.
you said
Vagina, you
kitty. I
heard
thought you
right?
said titty. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
kitty.
I did hear about that. I don't think that's a fireable offense. I mean, I'm all for it.
Yeah, did you know there were other women at fat camp that showed their kitties as well?
So this guy is just straight up pulling this out. Like, all right, I'm gonna start talking about Brantley's vagina.
Yeah, there's evidence.
Who else showed their vaginas?
Brantley did. Keemstar's girlfriend,
Who did?
100% did.
Who did she show them to?
She showed them to
This
kids
kid's
behind
so
the
cute.
camera, 100% proven. Tech for tech, if you go to Rewind, go to Glammy Lammy's after party on the wedding, you will absolutely 100% hear behind the camera. He's drunk. He leaves and comes back, and he says, have you guys seen Brantley's f***? I just saw it. It was so tight, I couldn't put my finger in it. It's so tiny, it's just one slit.
what?
Kid behind the camera says Brantley's so tight and small that he couldn't put a finger inside of it and let it split. Like it wouldn't, like the lips wouldn't
Now,
split.
if David Jaffe had any sense of preservation around continuing this program, he probably should have cut off this caller. But I have a feeling he didn't do that.
Oh no, let's just say he fucking adds to the pile here. Okay.
Whenever Billy and Xylee were talking about how they saw Savage showing her vagina, they said, look, we're going to tell the whole truth about what happened, and they didn't bring up Brantley showing her vagina at all. Like, they completely just missed that fact over 100%, even though it happened on their own fucking show.
Savage showing her vagina, though, is not why she was let go. My understanding is she was let go because there was a
Wait till David starts talking about Brantley's vagina and his theory on it.
sense that she was continuing to push the possible danger of doxing and IRL swatting and things like that. Is that an incorrect reason she was let go?
Okay, no,
I thought that was
what it is, okay, so Billy and Xylee were talking about it, and Xylee says, when I was there, Savage said that my pirates couldn't find you. But that is hearsay.
my
We
God.
don't know if that absolutely
I'm so
happened or
glad we're not part of the
then they
Lolcow
And then they tried to pile on by saying that Savage showed her
Well, we're not
vagina.
50.
Keemstar, and
Here we go, here we go.
Nah.
whether you agree or don't agree, and I'm in no position to have an opinion, Keemstar, and I don't know if he was the only one making the decision, but let's just say it was Keemstar.
Where's the vagina
He
top?
took whatever evidence was presented to him and decided that I don't care if somebody is an adult and they choose to show their vagina. I don't judge that person negatively, and frankly, now I'm fascinated why Keemstar's penis is so small. If you're telling me he's marrying Brantley
What?
and her vagina is so small that it's like, you know,
What?
it's kind of like you need like you know, like I have these glasses to see really small things and they have lights on them. Like if he has to wear these when he goes down on her, you know, I assume he hasn't really opened her up at that point. So his penis must be it could be large, but maybe it's very flat, like Flat Stanley or a Paramecium.
Yeah,
Why,
yeah,
is,
you've got
why
to.
is it that every segment tonight has concerned penis? Is there a reason for that? The theme of the day is penis.
This is actually
Doodle dick or something.
Yeah, it could be really big though. It's just, but it's big and long and big and wide, but there's not a lot of girth to it. Nothing wrong with that.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I just thought it was fascinating.
But wait a minute, let's
because-
talk about the vagina. Are you telling me for
Wait,
sure?
You're talking about your boss's wife's vagina and your boss's penis. It might be a good idea to tread lightly or divert away from this, David.
Is this not the most bizarre convo you've ever heard on the internet in a while? Well, no.
Well, I don't know. We
actually.
just listened to Ralph and
You're right.
Josh.
You're
That
right.
was a pretty bizarre one, too.
It's at least different. It's at least different. You know what I mean?
That was a discussion about that young woman's vagina, which is it was so small, according to kid behind the camera.
Yeah, during the live stream, kid behind the camera was drunk.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about how do you have a vagina that small? Maybe are they really religious? Maybe they haven't had sex. I'm not. None of these are insults.
Yeah.
None of these are insults. I'm saying.
Well,
okay. Want to get to where Keem comes in?
Yeah.
Said that she wants to make an adult film, but that
okay. So now this A-log starts saying that Brantley wants to make porno films, but with no evidence or anything. He's just saying it, and then Dave's like, "Yep, it's true."
Dave he's not even at all skeptical. Not even for a moment.
You don't need any
he's like, yeah, no, he's like, that adds up. Yeah, that seems to make sense. I don't know. Everything about my entire perception of Keemstar has really changed since the Lynx incident.
Yeah.
I view him completely differently now, to the point where I understand if David's like, yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah, no,
because God only knows what the is going on now.
Yeah, I mean that phone call was crazy, by the way. It was
bad.
That was bad. We should find the clip where he says, do you have flood insurance?
Oh my God, I can't do it.
It's so crazy. I can't
do it. I had to sweep it for my own fucking mental health.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to listen to it again.
Keem said to Lynx, I'm going to make you so wet that you're going to need flood insurance.
Oh, man.
As a serious hit-on joke.
Oh, man.
Are you guys actually fucking serious?
We were just
Keem's so mad. Keem is so fucking
God, he's so mad. He's so mad.
just now talking about your wife's vagina, sir.
Are you serious? Because I think that's that's so out of control.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yes, wait a minute.
Do you think I'm just going to be okay with
do you have the context?
Of my shows over here saying all this shit?
Well, here's the context.
Of course I'm going to be okay with it.
Listen,
no, I'm not okay with it.
Well, you don't know what you're not okay with because you clearly don't have the context. Somebody called
context. He's been listening to the show.
Here's the thing with Keem and Lolcow universe. Okay, I'm gonna put some criticism out there for you, Keem. Sometimes you gotta be the nail. You can't always be the hammer.
Well, didn't he do a whole stream where they went over the Lynx tape? Didn't they do that?
No.
Or did they? Oh, I thought he did do that.
No.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
They made one joke about the flood insurance and glazed donut. That's about it.
All I know is you let some caller call into the show.
Are you saying what he called and said is not accurate? He called and said that kid behind the camera at Groundhog Day at Fat Camp because he was upset that Savage got fired for showing her vagina. And I said she did not get fired for that. She got fired because Keem had seen a bunch of evidence to suggest people weren't safe, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then he said, yes, but what about kid behind the camera on camera saying that Brantley, he had come back and seen her vagina? And I said, well, I don't really care.
Not true.
Is this a real thing? David Jaffe is talking with such confidence about it. It did this. What? What the fuck is going on?
By the way, apparently David Jaffe has you money. So he was just doing this as a hobby. He doesn't care that he was fired, right?
That's what we said.
We would have to see it.
And that's what we...
Is the guy? Who's the guy?
I don't know, but he said he's going to give us a clip.
You don't know the guy that called into your show, Jaffe?
He doesn't know the guy.
I just took his word for it. It made sense. It just made sense.
You could have made up any fucking lie. You could have said anything.
I have his number.
Do
I
you
can call
really
him
not
back.
know?
I have
Do
his
you
phone
really
number.
not know the guy that called into your show?
No, it's a phone. I don't know. I have his number. I can
It's
find
a phone. Okay, so you mean to tell me that you're letting random fucking retards call into this show and spew shit about my fucking future wife?
absolutely.
That's what you mean to tell me?
I told you this clip takes a second.
Absolutely.
It's so
No.
absolutely.
Oh man. Okay.
When we set up a safe fucking whole Discord so you don't have random retards calling into the show saying dumb shit.
But that is the entertainment, Keemstar.
I'll tell you what the fucking entertainment is.
Yeah.
You're fired. Madhouse is canceled.
Okay.
Suck a d-
Okay, no worries. But here's what you do need to understand. Though. This guy, this guy says he has
He's not poor and retarded like the other Lolcows that you're able to treat like slaves, Keem. The guy actually, you know, has money.
He has
so you
money.
can't just treat him like
He doesn't give a f.
And
yeah,
so
he doesn't read.
So let's say
you're dumb.
But let's
dumb,
let's
Jaffe.
say he does.
And then he deletes the fucking whole channel.
Wait, was there more to that
that's
though?
it. He erased the whole channel.
That's it. Then he erased the whole channel
So
right then.
while he said you're fired, he was deleting the channel, and then that's where it ended. All right, well, here we go, guys. By the way, apparently now, RTU, this is before what I'm about to say, but apparently tonight, RTU is threatening to sue Keemstar.
Again?
Yeah.
Listen, Rich, you have no fucking money. What's he trying to sue him for now?
Someone has to tell me.
Defamation
I
again?
don't know, actually. Does someone know?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Rich, you're never gonna do fucking shit.
Does anyone know
Stop
why
it.
he's trying to dude? It's so hard to keep up with all this shit now. Oh my
Like if Rich actually was involved in litigation, like a lawsuit where he could lose everything, the guy would be so stressed out. His mental health would be so bad. He would crash out. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he harmed himself or somebody else. He can't handle that. He couldn't even handle streaming because he was in a bad headspace for over a year.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
They redirected to my stream. What's up, man? Hello, everybody.
Mask off.
Let David Jaffe. I would be delighted to go at his show, or you can come on mine. I would love to discuss with him about his adventures with Keemstar.
Here we go,
You ready
guys.
for this?
Thank you, Lost in Gaming. Oh, dude, I appreciate that.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
I
just
just-
say, like right off the bat, he's not actually going to defend Jaffe and say that he shouldn't have been fired, right?
I mean, just watch.
Because I mean, obviously Jaffe should have been fired for that,
100%.
or you know, I'm saying you can't do what he just did.
No.
Like, what are you talking about?
Hang on. Here we go. After failed attempts to find a counsel willing to represent him. Wait, so RTU went to lawyers and all of them said, no, we're not going to represent you.
Because he doesn't have any fucking case. Because all of the shit that was said was true. The things that Keemstar was reporting on are things that Lauren, your ex fucking wife or whatever, said about you, Rich. He's reporting on publicly available posts, Rich.
Oh, shit.
I didn't want to like derail the stream. David Jaffe and their viewers just joined. Hello.
The whole 60 of
Hello,
them.
David. I would love to have you on, man. We'll talk. It's just with what Keemstar put me through, where he dug into my personal life.
And then you went and worked for him.
Right after.
After he completely buck broke you and humiliated you before the entire internet, you got down on your pudgy hands and knees and begged him for a job because your career was at an absolute end. You sent him your golden play button in exchange for getting to be humiliated on a daily basis on a show called Lolcow Tech Talk, where you were made to eat bug pizzas, sit on a pizza in Greece and that like on your ass.
I forgot about the bug pizza, actually.
You had to go through a humiliation ritual where your fucking wife, Lauren, came in and had to shave your chest and she was exposed as balding. And you ended up with all of the splits and everything. First of all, you worked for Keem as his dancing monkey and made him money. But with the cut that Keem and Jay got, you made less on Lolcow Tech Talk than you would have made on any other program. Your solo show, a show just with Jay, you made less. And you got absolutely dog walked, completely felted, and then fired from the program on the anniversary of you firing Jay. as another humiliation ritual. And now you're going to talk shit and be like, I'm a big tough guy and Keemstar, da-da-da-da. Really? You got fucking owned, bro.
Yeah.
Get a grip.
Basically, threw my name through the mud, destroyed my character, tricked a woman.
Rich, you put your name through the mud, Rich. And your ex-wife put your name through the mud, buddy. When she went on Facebook and said that you didn't visit your blind daughter when she was in the hospital and that you rarely see your kids and you're an absentee father, even though you live like less than an hour away from your kids, you never see them. And we saw you on live stream neglecting your kids to the point where your mom had to come in and tell you to parent your fucking child. These are all things that happen. They're all documented with facts, Rich. And let's not forget, you came on the air and you said that you had weird, sketchy shit on your Dropbox, pictures of children in bikinis, and then you say that it's debunked. And you say all of this stuff is debunked, but it's things that you either put out there yourself or your ex-wife put out there, Rich.
Exactly.
It can't be debunked. It's from the primary source, which is you.
Woman who was willingly tricked. I'm not giving her any credit. Putting out revenge on me.
How was she tricked into releasing a picture, a video of you jacking it? Your micro penis?
None of us have seen this or whatever. Like, we just have to take Rich's word for it that his family members saw it and banned him from Christmas.
Yeah, and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You say that Brantley has a small vagina and he has a small dick and that's a bridge too far. Oh, he could go f himself.
But he's the boss.
But you joined
Keemstar,
you joined the show after this jack off video was exposed.
Does he not understand, though, that there's a different dynamic between a host making fun of a Lolcow and a boss disciplining an employee? So you understand, like, Keemstar is the boss, right?
Yeah.
If your employee says that you're a cuckold that lets another guy finger your fucking wife, I feel like that's grounds for dismissal pretty much anywhere on fucking earth. It's an apples to oranges comparison.
He can go f himself. And I will be delighted to talk about it, and I hope he fucking watches it.
Okay. He's probably not going to.
He can dish it out, but he can't take it. Shockingly, he's a Republican.
What? What the does that have to do with anything?
Well, Republican has to let himself fucking look like a cuck. Wouldn't it be the opposite? Wouldn't it be liberal? Like, shut the fuck up.
I don't know, Rich.
It's like, Republicans are into free speech, right? Is that what it is?
I don't think he understands. Like, this is an employer-employee relationship.
Yeah.
It's just totally different. Okay, let's keep going.
Oh, he's conservative. He has to allow his employee to fucking berate him.
I'm just saying, every Republican I know, and I'm not even talking internet shit, right? Not to get political, but they will talk so much shit about you.
What?
And just like they'll mock you, make fun of you. You say one thing back to them,
like people on the internet. Like, what? Like, you understand that it's like half of the country are Republicans, right? So you're saying that one half of the country, they're all just demented fucking lunatics that just want to insult you every chance that they get, and then if you say something back, they freak out. Like, it's not the case, Richard. It's just delusional.
Because liberals have never freaked out, right, Ash?
I know.
The liberals have never freaked out.
Never ever been sensitive and claimed that they're being discriminated against and abused, and there's microaggressions and triggers and just the crazy shit. I was misgendered. No, it's the Republicans that are known for being really sensitive. Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They will be like, you are now my enemy. Like, hey, like, I'm thinking of a dude right now. I won't say his name. He's like, hey, Rich, you fat fuck. How you doing? When was the last time you seen your dick? I'm like, wow, man, you're going bald. Go fuck yourself, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why am I even friends with you?
What the fuck is
This guy is mentally unwell. None of that ever happened.
No, and this guy
Ever.
blocks people if you call him Dickers.
But by the way, like, Rich said to somebody that they're balding, and then they didn't just say, "But you're fucking bald." Instead, they spurged out like Dickers doesn't have one hair on his fucking head. It doesn't even make sense.
Dude, the Keemstar melt. And I'm like, I'm like, oh, really? When I'm sitting here, they are attacking my character. They're attacking my soon-to-be wife. I'm like, huh. I seem to remember you saying you just wanted to destroy me and you just didn't give a f. But when it's about, and you know what the thing that makes it even more fucked?
Oh my God, how fucking dense is this guy?
He's very dense.
It was an internet drama for content where you were the Lolcow that was getting milked by Keemstar and Boogie and Wings versus some guy is the employer and his employee is on the air talking about how he's a cuckold that lets his wife get fucked by other men in front of him. And the boss goes in and says, "Can you stop saying that shit?" And he goes, "No." And he's like, "Well, then fuck you, you're fired." Like, these are two completely different scenarios. Like, he doesn't have to sign paychecks for a guy that's going to fucking slander and abuse him.
Holy shit, dude.
Up about him because he's such a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Keemstar. Is that, and people, Rich, I'm going to clip it and send it to him. Here, send this to him on a fucking thumb drive and shove it up his ass. You're a hypocritical piece of shit,
upset?
and you have two different standards. And I think you're self-aware of this, but you just think,
oh,
you're powerful and have money, so you could do it. I don't care. You're a piece of fucking garbage. You have two different standards. It's rules for thee, not for me. So fuck you.
Well, he's
But
the boss.
you don't.
He's the boss,
Rich,
though.
But Rich, you don't. Just shut the fuck
Yeah,
please.
But yes, there's rules for bosses, or sorry, for employees that aren't rules for bosses. Yes, that's how it works, Rich. Boobs.
Fuck your wife and
Okay,
go
nuts
eat
donated,
shit. Fuck you and your fucking stupid child bride trophy wife.
This child bride. Shut the fuck up, man.
it's a child bride, but you went and worked for a child bride having pedophile then, Rich, and you went and served him like his little bitch. Like, you knew right well what it
she's
was.
20. What is she, 22 or something? Like, who gives a fuck?
I think she's 25 years old. Okay, like
Who gives a
Dickers,
shit?
Dickers, stop the fucking cap, bro.
You didn't care about me. You didn't care about my family.
Wait.
Why is it his responsibility to care about
How
your
old
family?
is Lynx? How old is Lynx?
21, right?
Okay.
She's 21.
When she posted that picture of her cleavage and her makeup, he went, "Wow, oh my god."
Yes, he would fuck
And
Lynx into if he could.
She's younger than Brantley.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You just cared about getting views on that stupid show that's now failing, and I enjoy that too.
He gets 4,000 viewers live.
What are you like? I take joy in your show failing. It's very cringe, Richard.
Yeah.
That you're a grown man in your fucking 40s. Like, you have children. Look at you. What are you doing with your life?
Like, it's crazy. Very, very crazy.
Gain, and you wanted to destroy me because I may have actually had a solid case if I could get a lawyer to even not hang up on me as soon as I said defamation.
Yeah, because the standards are impossibly high. You're a public figure, and the things that Keemstar is saying are true. So, like, why don't you represent yourself then, Rich? Why don't you represent yourself pro se if it's such an airtight case? And it's just that these stupid lawyers who their whole life is the law are telling you that you have no case. Why don't you go ahead and file it yourself, big boy?
Excuse me, now I'll receive oxygen.
What?
To go after you. Fuck you and fuck everything about you. And fuck that stupid floppy cock boogie for white knighting for you. And the only reason he does is because once...
Richard, you were just working for this guy 3 fucking months ago. Well, you were his cock, and you let Boogie come in and walk all over you. and be your boss and dress you down and tell you what a fucking worthless loser. Do you not remember that? You didn't have any words for Boogie then when you were face to face with Boogie and he was your boss and you were desperate for money. Now you have a big tough guy act. This is so pathetic.
Yeah. Wait, someone's asking. That was 3 months ago? Was it?
It might have been 4. Wasn't it in January or February that was going on?
Yeah, because after Christmas for sure. Yeah, definitely. Maybe February. Wow.
That show is done, which it will end because it's already failing. He is the guy who faked cancer. Don't want to watch him.
4.5K live viewers every day.
But like he faked cancer and then you went and worked for him and took shit off of him.
Yeah.
Like are you okay? Do you have brain damage, Dickers? Are you dented?
Yeah.
No one will watch him. Maybe they will for a while because it'll be a worse meltdown than when he divorced his wife.
Rich has 390 viewers, by the way.
Rich, you're estranged from Lauren. You're estranged from the mother of your children as well. This dunk doesn't work for you. And there's been a ton of drama between you and your baby mama. So just don't throw houses when you're in a glass fucking don't throw stones when you're in a glass house, buddy. Holy shit.
Don't throw houses in a glass stone.
Don't throw houses in the glass stone, buddy.
It's like a Rickyism, from Trailer Park Boys.
It infuriates me. The hypocrisy infuriates me. You arrogant son of a bitch. F you.
Wow.
And by all means, all the people are clip it and send it to him.
Well, we're clipping it.
Here's me smiling as you send it.
He's really having to force that smile. You're seething.
This is a seethe, bro.
Smile when you're seething and coping. Smile.
Also, if you never checked me out from David's streams, welcome.
Imagine being a new viewer into from David's stream. You're like, why did you fucking send us here? This is fucking unhinged.
Should have listened to myself. Again, the people had my best interests up, but I'm like, you're talking about Daniel Keem.
Who you worked for, knowing everything you knew about him for over a decade, right?
So I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'd be a good idea to do this show. Oops.
By the way, weren't we the ones who were like, are you retarded for going on that show?
Well, it was fucking retarded of him to do it.
We were like, this is a bad idea.
He was flexing like he was winning, and all of us were cooked because he got on Lolcow and it was going to boost his career. And it all blew up in his face, and he looked like a fool.
It pissed me off, man. It really. And I'm sitting there, this is like what David Jaffe said is really a nothing burger. It's the Lolcow universe.
You said, he said that at Fat Camp, Brantley was letting people finger her off cam.
And he was talking about like the size of her and all of this crazy shit.
Nothing burger. What the is this guy talking?
Oh no, he said Brantley has a small vagina. Even if the video didn't exist, who cares? How much misinformation is put around the whole Lolcow universe?
Wait
if there's
a minute,
no
Rich.
video, there's no evidence. But
go
ahead. I know what you're gonna say.
But Rich is okay with misinformation and defamation in the Lolcow universe, but he's not okay with it being against him.
Bang!
How stupid are you, Rich? Like, oh well, when Keemstar gets defamed and there's misinformation about him, he just has to swallow it. But I get to correct the record about any misinformation about me. Come on.
Even crazier. We could have evidence. We show it. We show video of him saying it. We show fucking screenshots of whatever. He says we're giving misinformation. What? When David Jaffe takes the word of an A-log and goes, yeah, I bet it's real. He goes now, why? why aren't you just allowing that to be said onto your platform that you pay this guy? Shut the up, Rich, you fucking idiot.
I can confirm. So he says
Okay, so we can make up stuff about Rich without evidence now, apparently, right? We don't need video.
Okay.
We don't need any fucking anything. You can say whatever you want about him now.
Wife has a small and you have a small dick and your ego got bruised and it's a bridge.
No, and then it was
Rich,
behind the
your
scenes that the people were fingering her.
Rich's ego gets bruised by everything. Even when people call him fat, he fucking freaks out. And it's objectively true.
Yeah.
It's just, he'll ban people constantly. He has the thinnest skin of anybody out there.
Yeah.
It's wild for him to be saying this stuff, really.
Well, thinnest skin and fattest body. Let's be real here.
It's too far. You. Seriously.
And by the way, it wasn't just like, oh, small dick Keem. It was all the employees were fingering your girlfriend. I was like, whoa, that's crazy accusation.
You're disgruntled because you got humiliated and fired. So now you're gonna seethe and mauled. It's sad.
Yeah.
Go off.
Are you gonna
Insecure,
cry?
hypocritical, probably bisexual bastard. And I don't care he's bisexual.
Hey, hold on. Yeah.
Hey.
You see that? Rich hates gay people.
He hates them.
He thinks there's a problem with being gay, but he's ashamed of his own beliefs and opinions. Yeah. So he has to sweep it under the rug like a cock.
Yeah.
It's fucking embarrassing, Rich. Just say what you want to say.
But then what
would be wrong with him being bi, Rich?
Yeah. Oh, but watch him catch himself here.
Actual, but he does.
This is crazy.
But right.
Insecure, hypocritical, probably bisexual bastard. And I don't care he's bisexual, but he does.
What?
Okay.
No.
This is the craziest mental gymnastics I've ever heard. He calls Keem bisexual as a negative, then goes, well, I don't care. But he cares that he's bisexual?
Right.
Because he's conservative, but I don't care. I'm cool with that. This is crazy. Look at his face here.
Oh. Buddy, that's a stone cold seethe.
Yeah.
He cares.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. He does. And everyone's like, Rich, you know,
can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
You can't have it both ways, Rich.
Yeah.
And whatever differences you have with
wait. So he cares that you're calling him bisexual, but you're not saying it as a negative, but he'll take it as a negative?
Right.
That's a crazy fucking backflip right there.
Like difference is an understatement.
The
Maybe
mental
the show could be
gymnastics.
something good. And it wasn't, just like I predicted it wasn't going to be.
Wait, his show that we all predicted your show wasn't going to be good, dude.
Because you're on it.
And Lauren's like, yeah, you were right. Yeah, I know. Like,
what the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, look at the fucking chat.
Whoa, buddy.
Okay. Fuck off. Oh.
What the f was that?
It was a mod check.
Mod
Jesus,
check.
there. Mod has been checked. Jesus Christ.
That was wild.
That was insane, dude.
Lauren is great with business stuff, but
Thank you.
I read people. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, mods.
And
What are you
I've
talking
known
about?
Keem
You
have had our
read
back.
Yeah, you knew Keemstar for over a decade, and with everything you knew about him, you still decided to go work for him. Don't put the blame on your wife. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Back and forth since like 2015. I mean, I even heard rumors that when that stupid bitch that he tricked into sending literally revenge porn about me. This is alleged. I don't know.
He didn't.
But
Rich,
he had.
from what I understand, he wasn't even in communication with her. Jay was in communication with her, but somehow you forgive her and forgive Jay, but don't forgive Keemstar and don't forgive us, even though neither of us had anything to do with it, and it was your fucking Discord girl and Jay that did this to you. You fucking idiot.
She's a piece of work too. Release it from Canada, allegedly. I'm not 100% sure, but this is what I heard, so he wouldn't have to face legal repercussions.
Well, where is it?
Oh wait, hang on. No, okay. The nude video, right, was fucking sent to a bunch of people from Canada. Didn't Jay have the video?
Yes. I don't know what he's trying to say. Like, Rich, why did you never contact the police about it?
Yeah.
Why didn't you file a report against this woman? It's because you're a simp and you're still hoping to get with her later on down the line because she tolerated seeing your Masucci micro. Like, that's what this is.
Imagine having to look at his.
Oh man.
And David Jaffe has a few minutes where he's talking about your wife's fucking kitty.
Yeah, behind the scenes and fucking accusations. Yeah.
And your fucking tapeworm dick. And that's
if Rich was the boss and Jay, if Rich was still the boss of Jay and Jay's on stream talking about Lauren's vagina and then people are fingering her behind the scenes, he'd fire Jay immediately.
You nuke the whole channel. God, you're so insecure. It's so fucking annoying. It's not even funny.
Insecure?
I don't find it humorous that you did that. You're a hypocrite and you suck. But you talk about his dick?
This is crazy. Do you not fucking...
Oh, you don't like people talking about your soon-to-be wife? You don't like people talking about your family? But you had no problem talking about mine to get back at me, you motherfucker.
Robust moves.
Lost in Gaming donated $5 through Super Chat. Kim tried to say he was more upset with the fact Jaffe used a phone number to let people call in and not through the members' Discord, but come on, man.
Oh, yeah, because they pay money. Like, I'm sure that someone, like, give me a break. You don't think that someone will pay to just get in a Discord to say something awful? And I've seen what people say. I used to be in those Discords until I...
At least there's some barrier to entry, right? So you're not just getting any random Tom, Dick, or they have to be willing to spend $5 or $10 to get in. And then if they get banned, then they have to spend another $5 or $10. So, I mean, yeah, people might pay multiple times to call in and say whatever the fuck, but it makes it more difficult. There's a barrier to entry. Like, I don't understand.
Fuck everything about LCU. Give me a break. Out of all the other offenses that even hosts have done, that was the bridge that's too far because it was about the fucking king and his child bride. Like, I'm not saying that towards you, Lost in Gaming, but it's just such a crock of shit.
The child bride, like,
why would you say that? She's 25.
You worked for him. You knew he was with her, and you worked for him anyway. You don't get to complain anymore, Richard.
How?
Be an adult. Take responsibility for your decisions.
But how old does the girl have to be until it's not a child bride? 29? Like, what's the cutoff age?
Well, listen, for Rich, it's acceptable to talk to any girl of any age, right?
Yikes.
Including his fucking stepdaughters that are underage, that he had bikini pictures of in his Dropbox. But if anybody else talks to a woman that's younger, he's going to be right there to be like, groomer.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Anyone with above a room temperature IQ knows that that's a lie.
What?
He got butthurt because his ego got bruised and he nuked an entire channel because of it.
Yeah.
My theory is that...
By the way, David Jaffe's show had 100 viewers. Like, it wasn't even making him money. So...
and Brantley aren't as good as he claims after the links leak, so he is super sensitive at the moment about her.
Yep.
What? What was that?
Leaks, so he is super... My theory is that he and Brantley aren't as good as he claims after the links leak, so he is super sensitive at the moment about her.
Yep. Shockingly. A kid that could be your daughter, you don't have that much in common.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Rich, you were fucking lusting over a 20-year-old fucking links the other day. That was like 3 weeks ago. Brantley's 25. Keem's 40. Who gives a shit? Not like she's like 18, like he waited till she turned 18 the day of. He's like,
You know, I don't know. Like there is a case that you could try and make, right, about the age gap and power dynamics and imbalance and it being. There's a case that can be made, right? It just can't be made by Reviewtechusa because he went and worked for the guy knowing that. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't complain when you were easily like taking money from him and taking orders from him, right? You can't.
But it's like, oh my God.
I mean, yeah, so maybe he had to like puff his chest out to seem like I actually love my fiance. Could be that too. Still, everything I said holds true. Very valid point.
Oh my God. This guy sucks.
Fucking hypocrite, man. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. Especially after what he put me through for his own personal gain.
And then you worked for him after that situation. I know we keep bringing it up, but broken record here. Broken record.
Threw egg on my face with how he fired me from the show.
And he fired you.
It's not even like you quit for an ethical reason, right? Oh, this guy, you know, I thought maybe he changed, but then he did this evil shit. I had to walk away. So you were fired. You were forced out. You were desperate to keep that position, being his bitch.
That's nuts.
Isn't it? And then he's going to try and take the moral high ground on it. It's like, fuck off.
Nah, man. Karma's coming to bite him in the ass, and I'm here for it. Completely.
Like what? What's gonna happen?
Because I know his pettiness. He wanted the Lolcow live universe to kind of be like
Dickers, you don't want this smoke. You had a fucking mental breakdown last time you went after Keemstar, and you ended up selling yourself into slavery to him and giving him your play button because you were that buck broken. Do you really want the smoke again? This is what I don't understand is it affects him so much being in the drama to where he crashes out, makes all sorts of irrational decisions, but then he puts himself in these positions again and again and again. It's like, why can't you learn?
His answer to the H3 podcast, it ain't gonna happen.
Willie donated 8 New Zealand dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat. It's lies. Jaffe mentioned it on his first episode of Madhouse. Tina did the exact same phone thing at Fat Camp as Jaffe, and that wasn't a problem.
So it's absolutely that he's insecure about his.
No.
That literally wasn't it at all, but okay.
No.
There's audio evidence that we played on our show.
Pisses me off so much.
Why does it piss you off? Why? Imagine caring still.
Yeah, and his ego is also.
Isn't this whole thing just fucking performative? Like he's so desperate for attention.
Yeah.
It's what it is, right? And he knows that Keemstar will give him attention by dunking on him and making him a clown in the circus again. And I think he wants to go back to work for Keem. And that this is part of him like auditioning. Okay, I'm going to come at you, Keem, and then you're going to buck break me again, and then I'm going to go back to work for you. It's just sad, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Making LCU fall apart. Like he had something. It was if he just kept with the natural growth and he didn't have to do like
what
at best at worst the Fat Camp thing in my opinion shouldn't happen at all.
Like a Phil
at best
Cope.
It happens.
This is like the Phil Cope. He's too big and successful. It should have been natural growth. Like why should he take advice from you who's broke and your career fucking dead?
Yeah.
Why should he listen to you?
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. Do people take financial advice from homeless bums in the fucking gutter? Do people take nutrition advice from fat people? No. Fucking idiot.
Too quick.
He lives with his parents and he's trying to tell a multi-millionaire how to conduct his business affairs. It's like the thing is, Rich, you've been around as long as Keemstar.
Yeah.
You've had a 1 million subscriber channel. You had just as much opportunity as him to become a millionaire and become successful. But you blew all of your money. You didn't invest it properly like he did, and you just checked out and you gave up because you're a lazy fat fucking slob. And therefore you don't have the success that he has. And you had every opportunity to be as successful. So you're seething because you're jealous and bitter over your failure. That's what it is.
And Wing power bombed his wife into a table. Let's not forget that part. That didn't help things. All right, I'm not even talking about. You have a man on the screen, and I'm talking about another man.
But I just say final point. There's no workplace in the world where it's considered acceptable to talk about your boss's penis and his wife's and make fun of it in the workplace to other people. Like it's just not the case. So